You have to spread this message. Tell everybody to get involved practically. Finally, many people have been asking us or trying to focus us to only an election. The election alone is not enough, and that's the message we bring to you. Voting alone is not enough. I'm not saying you should dismiss elections. No, don't dismiss elections, because we want to change this country democratically. But again, for democracy to work, it must be asserted. For your vote to count, you must assert yourself. Don't just vote and leave it to us. Don't say, because Kyangulanyi. When I said because Kyangulanyi, like I said, some people took it literal, and I want them to know that they should be involved as well. Fena tuviye kwase. Get involved, assert yourself, spread the word, so that at the right time, when everybody knows, spread the word, make everybody know, so that at the right time we can rise as a nation, from the east to the west, to the north, to the south. We can rise. They cannot kill all of us. We shall remove the dictator, and we shall build a nation upon which the sun will never set.
Thank you very much for speaking to us.
Thank you.
We appreciate it's never good to end a conversation with Robert Kyangulanyi, but I'm afraid we're running out of time. It's been Juma Kiria from Fort Portal. Let's take you to a break, and Priscilla and Chris will take you forward.
We'll get there.
I'd spend every hour of every day keeping you safe. I'd climb every mountain and swim every ocean just to be with you and fix what I've broken. Oh, 'cause
not between us, and we put General Museveni and those around him to the International Criminal Court. And like I said, if they brutalize the people, it would be more evidence. So maybe they're behaving themselves because they know that the news of the ICC is hanging around their neck.
Previously, most political commentators and people who are against NUP, they've described your party as full of goons, if I may say. Are you trying, during this period when we've had uninterrupted processions, where people have not complained of anything, any property of theirs being destroyed, have you reigned over your supporters?
Our supporters and our members have always been decent citizens. They've always been peaceful citizens. And you can see that now. And like I said, it has always been the police that brings the violence, and not our supporters, or our people. It is evident now we have not had any problem so far. And if the police does not brutalize the people, if the police does not tear gas us, if the police does not cause any confusion, I can guarantee you that we shall tour the entire country peacefully and nothing will go wrong.
We've seen you open party offices in Mbarara and Fort Portal yesterday.
Yeah.
What does this mean for NUP in terms of mobilization? You guys have been accused of being a Buganda or Central Party, and we've seen you being welcomed massively by the people. What does it mean for NUP?
Well, we like responding to words with action. Many detractors, many regime propagandists have been branding us a Buganda party, as if saying that it's a crime for me to come from the Buganda region. But it's clear that we actually have more support outside of Uganda than in Uganda itself. Look what happened here in Fort Portal. Look what happened in Mbarara, and wait and see what is going to happen in Kasese. So we have support across the country, because this is not an idea for one region. The people of Uganda, in Western Uganda, in Northern Uganda, in Eastern, and indeed in the Central, are suffering the same. They have same pains and same aspirations, and we represent those aspirations and dreams.
There are those that have argued that the people that are coming to your rallies are those people that see hope in you, and they think they relate with you because of the challenges they are facing, like that is in terms of service delivery, unemployment. Is this so?
Oh yeah. People who come and support us come to us because we bring them a message of hope, a message of a better Uganda, better service delivery, more respect for human dignity and all that. So yes, people come to us because they see an alternative. They see hope, they see unity, they see a new Uganda. And that's exactly what we hope to deliver to them once we are in power.
You're going to Kasese today.
Yes.
What do you anticipate that the reception will be?
I know it's going to be so much love. I know it's going to be so much excitement. I really, really hope the police continues respecting the law and respecting the rights of the people of Uganda. I'm looking forward to seeing you, my brothers and sisters in Kasese, and we'll talk largely about the issues there and the issues around the country.
Well, during this time, you've seen previously Kasese was an opposition stronghold,
Yeah.
but they've had people coming in through NRM. Do you think opposition still holds that position of taking charge of Kasese? And what is going to be your message when you get there?
I don't want to just bundle us in the opposition, because I can guarantee you that there are even many people within the NRM that want change. So for us, we are representations of change. The people of Uganda voted us in 2021. So we don't look at ourselves as opposition, because we are supposed to be the government. We just look at ourselves as the option that is awaiting taking power.
On Monday, when you started your tour, the spokesperson of the Uganda police said that you should work with the regional police commanders and to ensure that you have a peaceful process during this time. But then he said it shouldn't be a campaigning process. We've seen you gather people at the playground in Barara and the garden in Fort Portal. Are you campaigning?
This is a wake-up campaign. It is a wake-up campaign. It's a wake-up call. This campaign is called Wake Up Uganda. Uganda Zukuka. So we are awakening up the people, reminding them of their responsibility, reminding them that this is their country. They should not leave matters to me. When I said because Kyangulanyi, some people took it literal. So it's important for me to remind the people of Uganda, beginning from Western Uganda here, that this is not only about Kyangulanyi or those that he leads you with. It's about you as well, my brother, my sister. Whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you do, it's about all of us. So if we come together, we can change our destiny, and that is what we are calling upon people to do. So yes, it's a wake-up campaign.
What has been your message across all these people that you've spoken to? Because, like we said, they are coming to you because they think there's hope. What is your message that you're giving to them?
It has been a reiteration of our usual fundamental message generally for the country, and particular messages for those areas that we go to. We are reminding them of what we aspire to bring to them in a new Uganda. That is servant leadership, that is a return to democracy, that is a revamption of health care and education and all that. But most importantly, we are reminding them that it is within their power to achieve this, not within the power of anybody else, but them. You know, they went to the polls, they elected us. We were not able to go in government because using the gun, General Museveni took over. We are reminding them that it is not only the election that matters. Many people have been trying to point us to 2026 because that's what General Museveni wants. He wants us to forget about what he has just stolen in 2021 and focus us on 2026. We are saying we are not only focusing on 2026. We are focusing on now. We want change now. We want to awaken our people now so that they don't sleep waiting for 2026, in which other election General Museveni could do the same thing. But if we awaken them now, if they know their responsibility now, I am sure that even before 2026, they can do something that can fundamentally alter the fortunes of this country.
We've seen a program that was released by NUP.
Yes.
You're going to tour the entire country.
Yes.
NUP is a young party born recently. Do you have the funds to fund all these activities?
That's a very interesting question. Do we have the funds? We don't need the funds. Unlike General Museveni or his son, who needs 5 billion to have the activity that we had in Barara, 5 billion to have one we had in Kasese. We need less than 5 million. All we need is the fuel. In our car, in fact, in my car, in the car that carries my team, my security team, and maybe our other leaders, we need fuel for just 3 cars. Other cars are going to be funded by their own drivers, our leaders, the MPs, and all that. We only need the fuel, food, and accommodation, period. Everything else just shows up. So we don't need money to do this. No, it is the will to do it. We know what we're doing is right. Sometimes we even park at a petrol station. We want to pay for fuel, but after filling our cars, somebody comes and whispers, "Hey, the gentleman there said your fuel is paid. Just go." We go to a restaurant, eat food. After eating food, before we pay, somebody says, Bobby, don't worry. Somebody has paid for that. So it's not a money thing. It is love that keeps us going.
Bobby, on Monday, when